And I read an article on, I can't think, what's the brand that we're looking into?
Oh, yeah. So we're looking at Anthropic.
Yeah. So there was an article on that, and a guy that done some background on it, and I think he said in the end that he was talking about shutting it down, his bot, and then it was threatening his life and all this sort of stuff.
I laugh at that, and I'll show you why that. I'll show you why that makes me laugh in just a sec. That's written for a really good. That's written for a good news article. That one. One of the first things that helped me understand AI a little bit better was knowing that AI is just autocomplete. That's all it is. So AI really is autocomplete. And what do I mean by that? You know when you go to Google sometimes and you type in how far is it to whatever, and it auto completes what it thinks you're going to say, like how far is it to the nearest Subway store or whatever it is. Like it auto completes what it thinks you're going to say. So AI is just that. It really is. When they talk about generational AI, it's just predicting what is going to happen next. Right? So understanding that AI really is nothing more magical than that. It has what they call a word salad. Basically, it has all the words and phrases and all of this stuff in one big pile. That's what they call a large language model. It's all of these phrases and words and terms and everything that you could possibly imagine in every mixture of those bundled in together. And then you ask it something and it sifts through all of that and gives you its best guess at a prediction. That's all it is. It gives you the best guess at a prediction. So what makes the guesses more accurate is giving it specific instructions. And again, I'm going to do this real quick, but just as an example, if I said the word diamond to you, Grant, what's the thing that comes into your mind? If I say diamond, what do you think of next?
Cards.
Cards, cool. Great. So jacks,
I'm
clubs, hearts,
I'm
playing
cheating.
poker.
I'm cheating because I was in that meeting with you
Yeah,
earlier.
nice. There you go. Exactly. So Larissa, when I ask you, I say the word diamond, what do you think of?
Yeah, I think of like a diamond that's, put in a ring or something.
There you go. Cool. Awesome.
Horse.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. There you go. Carrots and gold and platinum and all that good stuff. But we almost say diamond, and we might say shortstop baseball, over the fence for a home run. That's a diamond as well. So one word can have lots of different context. And so when we talk about AI, it's about giving it enough instructions so that the context is right. When we say, it gets it wrong all of the time, that's because it's trying to predict, but it might be off path. Yeah. So AI is this prediction machine, and giving it instructions is the best way to keep it on path. And to your point, Grant, with the idea of I told it I was going to unplug it, and then it threatened my life and all that kind of stuff. Let me start
Yeah.
with this, you guys. I think I chuckle because, again, I think that's just a really good, catchy news article headline. But I just want to show you something. So I've got and this is just me being a geek, but I've got a team of 70 plus AI agents running on my own computer at the moment, and that sounds really super geeky. But let me show you what an AI agent is. So let me find this one here, for example. So I've got an agent that's a copywriter, right? A what? A copywriter. Why? Well, because I write a lot of blog articles, I write a lot of Facebook posts, I write a lot of ads for social media, running, advertising, that kind of stuff. So we used to pay a copywriter, but now we have an agent that does the copywriting for us. And again, this is why it makes me chuckle to think it threatened your life. What is an agent? If I look inside of this agent, it's just a set of files and documents, right? And it's got a file called a README document, which has got a set of instructions. You produce landing pages, ad copy, web copy. You use the frameworks of the best copywriters on the planet. This is what you do. This is how you work. That's kind of the overview instructions. And then you've got this one, which is kind of like the main user manual for an AI agent. And it's called Claude MD, which is Markdown. MD stands for Markdown. And this is the instructions. Your agent copywriter, Walt's copywriting specialist. This is what you do. This is how you work. This is who you are. This is your information that you have to work on. This is the bits and pieces that you do. This is when I ask you to do something. This is how you're supposed to do it. This is just a set of instructions that tell this massive group of words bundled together to come up with the best guess at the prediction using some instructions that I've given it. So AI agents are just this. This are all the AI agents that I've got running. They're literally just a folder with a set of instructions in it that tells the system what to do. That's what an AI agent is.